When Rome defeated a king, the battle ended quickly, but for his family, it was only the beginning. The crown was gone, the army was destroyed, and now they belonged to Rome. What happened next was not random. It was planned. When a kingdom fell, surviving members of the royal family were captured alive whenever possible. Wives, sons, daughters, they were stripped of symbols of royalty, no crowns, no purple robes, chained, escorted across cities that once bowed to them. Then came the journey to Rome, not as guests, as trophies. When they arrived, they were placed in holding areas, waiting for a day the Romans called a triumph, a celebration, but not for them. On the day of the triumph, the victorious general would enter Rome in a massive parade. Crowds filled the streets, music played, soldiers marched, and behind the general came the captives. The defeated king's family was forced to walk through the city. Thousands watched, cheered, pointed. This wasn't just humiliation, it was theater. Rome was showing the world what happened to those who resisted. But here's the part most people don't realize. The parade wasn't always the end. For some captured leaders, the ceremony ended in execution. Not during the parade, after it. Once the cheering stopped, once the message had been delivered. Others faced a different fate. Exile, permanent imprisonment, or forced life under Roman supervision. Children of defeated kings were sometimes raised in Rome itself, educated in Roman culture, taught loyalty. Rome didn't just remove enemies, it reshaped them. This wasn't cruelty for its own sake. It was strategy. By parading royal families through Rome, the empire achieved three things. It rewarded its citizens with spectacle, it glorified its generals, and it warned every other kingdom watching. Rebellion didn't just mean defeat. It meant humiliation. It meant your bloodline ended in chains. Fear traveled faster than armies, and Rome understood that. Rome didn't conquer the ancient world with swords alone. It conquered with symbolism, with spectacle, with psychological dominance. Because sometimes, winning the war wasn't enough. You had to make sure no one dared to start another. If you were born into a royal family in the ancient world, and Rome was at your gates, would you surrender or fight, knowing what waited in defeat?